are back with another card that you may or may not have seen on Wednesday. If you haven't and you want to see a shorter video of this, you can check it out on my channel. Or if you come over here, I can explain how it is done. Alright, so let's get started. First of all, you're going to need a 12 by 6 card cut. We're going to start with brown because I find it the easier one. So I have a punch for this. The size that you want is, I will tell you as soon as I punch this out. So you're going to want a 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, and then you're going to want 2 of those, and that's the brown color first. And then we're going to do the exact same with, what color am I thinking of? With, oh, this one here. With this color here. So do I have a smaller sheet of this? No. Okay, so we're going to take 2 of those. 1, oops, 2. Alright, so we don't need that sheet anymore. We won't need the brown anymore. And then next cut is going to be some gold. So I want it to be behind the sheet. So I want it to be kind of like that. So that one's a 1 3/4. So this one is going to be 1 7/8. Just want to make sure I have the right side. 1 7/8. Okay, so let's cut that. I don't have a square, unfortunately, for this one, so this one's just going to be by hand. Punches are always nice, but when it's a square, it's nice and easy to do. Another 1 7/8. And you're going to need 4 of these. 1 7/8. Another one. All right. Okay, and I have another one. One 7/8. Okay, so I have my, don't know why I have an extra one of those. Okay, so I have my 1 2 3 4, so these are going to be on top. The other neat little thing that I have are, these came in like a package, so I'm going to use these corners. And I have another set here somewhere. Yes. And then I'm going to use these corners. So now if you don't have these, or if you want it to match this square here, you can just essentially cut these out yourself, and then cut these ones. Let me pick it up here. So you want to mark, so first you would make a square. So you'd make the square 1 by 1, and then essentially you're going to cut out another half on the inside. So you can mark from your edge. You can mark from your, oh sorry, you have a square. Let me actually do this here. So I'm going to show you how to make one of these if you want to, if you don't have them. I have a really awkward sheet here, so let me just cut this off real quick. Okay. Oh my. Alright. I feel like I'm moving. No, okay, we're good. Okay, get rid of scrap. Oh my. I feel like I'm all over the place this morning. Okay, so Oh, let me cut off this little bit of scrap here. Do I have a square edge now? It looks like I do. Okay, so you're gonna cut 1 by 1. I know this is kind of tricky when they're smaller sheets. So you just want to be careful that when you put the blade back down, that your page isn't sliding over. And if it does slide over, you can get some tape and just tape it down. Alright, okay, so you got your 1 by 1. Yep, perfect, it covers that up. And then you're gonna line up like a diamond, you're gonna line it up on where your blade cuts. Okay, again. So when I do cuts like this where I can't hold the sheet, I'll actually start in the middle. And that way I actually have some sort of pressure on the page when I'm cutting it. Okay, so you got these two. And then I would grab a pencil of some sort. And it's going to be essentially right in the middle here. Do the same thing for this one. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna cut them both at the same time. Okay, so you take your scissors and carefully cut out a half square. Now these ones aren't going to be as pretty as the ones that came in my packaging, but they still do the job. So, back to our project here. Okay. So do we need any more cuts? Let me just think quickly. Oh yes, we do. So now is our pretty paper here. So we're going to cut 2 by 5.5, which is the size of our sheet. So, oh yeah, plenty. These are 6 by 6 sheets, and I always check the sizes anyways, even though I know that they're 6 by 6 sheets. Okay, so we don't need that one anymore. And then 5.5. Wow, my words are all over the place. All right, so next step is we're just going to get all these down onto these squares. The squares are going to be attached to the squares. Okay, so we'll glue the gold ones down later. Let's just do the brown and the polka dot pages first. Do this one here. Come on. This feels like a very slow process, even though I'm like constantly moving. It's just a lot of peace and quiet time, I guess. Usually even when I'm crafting, I don't even play music. It's just kind of like a nice time to think about things and focus on what I'm actually doing. It's really kind of like a mindful thing for me. So I do have a little bit of excess that I'm just going to trim off here. Jeez. Watch your fingers when you use blades. Perfect. All right, so we have our base there. I'm gonna fold it open just to make it easier. I want those in 2 corners like that, and then I want them to, I think I'm gonna have a little bit of space here, yeah. Well, let's first get, come on. I'm just trying to decide here what looks nicer. opposite corner looks good. Like so. Alright. So, and I do want to leave a little bit of space in the middle because this is such pretty paper. And then that way I don't have to worry about having too much going on in the background. Now, we're going to stamp these. I want to move these out of the way. So we're going to be using the Versamark stamp again. That one. This one is going to say happy. I don't want it to be perfectly square. So I'm putting this in the back just to catch all the dust that drops, all the excess powder. So I want to make sure that that's really good. So I'm saying happy. Take my powder. Make sure I cover it all. Try and get whatever is left into there again. Put it back in. Give it a little. Okay, so there's one. We'll do the same for the other one here. Clean off my stamp real quick. Where is that contraption here? And swap that one out with birthday. This one's a little tiny here, so I think I'm gonna put it up in the corner here and then I can have something underneath after. Cover this one with the powder again. And this stuff you can just get from Michaels or Amazon. Amazon I find is a little more expensive, especially if you use a Michaels coupon. All right. Okay, so we're gonna pour this powder back in. And get rid of the little bits of extra. Okay, fun part. I'm going to use our fancy tool, our hot air gun. All right. Alright, and I always make this mistake. I don't know why. I always forget. Really shouldn't have taped that part yet. Because as soon as you use hot air against glue, of course, it wants to just lift off. So, and hopefully for next future videos that I remember not to do that again. Anyways, but we can always retape it down. So, I'm just going to unplug my hot air gun real quick. Okay, so squeeze that one back down. Okay, now where did I put, there we go. Okay, so let's put down our corners now. Not our corners, our squares. Okay. Line them up nicely. I'll do these ones last just so I can let them cool down. And then I can retape them. Okay, so again, I'm not lining it up to these or this one. This is kind of just a guide. I want to match it to what that looks like. So, not a lot of space in between. That looks better. Okay, so let's grab this one. I think I need to add a piece of tape in that corner. There we go. Wow, I really missed that one. Okay, I can fix that though. Take that off. There we go. Okay, line this up. Now it's up to you if you want to line it up with the brown or the gold. I think I'm gonna line it up with the gold. And same for this one on the other one. Okay, and finally, cute little sticker. I'm just gonna add that there. Do you want to add any more? It's up to you however many you want to add. I think that a simple can be cute, but it's up to you. So there is our final card. Okay. So there, that is our final product. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Alright, bye!